Cinema Classics is sponsored by the Gateway Film Center and is produced by John DeSando and Johnny DiLoretto. Listen to shows online at wcbe.org. I'm John DeSando.
I'm Johnny DiLoretto. This is Cinema Classics.
It is, boy, and we're in concert on that.
It's Oscar time.
Oh, man, we've done this 15 times.
I know, but you know what the beauty part of Oscar time is? It's different every year.
The beauty part of what we do is that it's different every week.
Right.
And that's what keeps us
So we got
going.
a new crop of nominees.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we will do, listen, because we're going to do the long version, double take,
Yeah.
because we're going to do the long version, double take, for the people who really care,
Yeah, those who
let's
stay with
give
us.
the Cinema Classics folks our takes on the big ones. So let's start with Best Picture.
All right. What do you think are the two top contenders for Best Picture?
The two top contenders, hold on, I got to find my, God bless America. I got 10 pages here.
Well, can I offer my two?
Yeah,
Well,
go
is it-
ahead while I look.
Okay, I think the two going nose to nose will be The Power of the Dog and Belfast.
Okay.
Are you looking at any others in there? Nightmare Alley?
I can't believe I can't find this, the biggest freaking
Here
category.
you go. Watch it. Here you go.
Okay. So wait, okay.
So yeah. So do you have two, or are those the same two?
You said Power of the Dog and Belfast.
Yeah, nose to nose.
I definitely think Power of the Dog is the movie to beat.
Yes. Good.
You can't underestimate little factors like the historical footnotes, right? Like Jane Campion being the only woman nominated for Best Director twice. It gives The Power of the Dog a big kind of edge heading into the competition. So I say Power of the Dog, and I'm gonna say, yeah, it's between Belfast or King Richard. I think might be the dark horse.
Okay, and that's a great suggestion. I would offer that Will Smith is the reason for King Richard being up there, and that will may garner him Best Actor.
I think he's going to win Best Actor.
Okay.
I think he's, it's time. He's
Yep.
due.
Yep.
It is a really good performance. It's a movie star performance.
Yes, it
It's
is.
the kind that you don't see very often anymore. I thought that Lady Gaga gave a great movie star performance in House of Gucci, but not
Yes.
only was that snubbed, she was as well. So, okay, so then let's say this. We're pretty much in agreement on Best Picture.
Yes.
Let's go to Best Actor
Oh, okay.
in a leading role.
Oh, I think this is a good category. You just gave some notes on King Richard, Will
Right,
Smith.
right. So that's it. But what about are there any?
Yes. I think the other one,
Okay,
nose
who
to
is it?
nose. This is what I like about this year.
Yeah.
We got a couple that are contending, and I would have to say that Cumberbatch in The Power of the Dog has the edge.
Yeah. Interesting. I think you're right, and I really hope that's not the case because I think it's really fascinating him in that movie to me because I don't think his performance really works, and yet
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch in that role makes perfect sense.
I know.
You know what I mean? It almost makes better sense as a casting choice than his actual performance. But
Yeah, it is odd. There are so many shots of him from behind, in which I think he looks bow-legged. And it doesn't look quite right to me. He just doesn't fit that image.
well, I just never once buy him as a tough Western type. Not one time in the whole movie. And yet, there's the subtext of the movie, and that's the whole point of it.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
And so I can say, this is why this movie infuriates me to some degree, is I can say that Benedict Cumberbatch doesn't make, his performance is off. But then Jane Campion could say, that's the whole point.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And
What about actress in a leading role?
oh, here I am torn between two.
Mm-hmm.
Again, first of all, I think and would like to see Kristen Stewart get it for Spencer.
Okay.
But I think somehow, I haven't seen her performance, but Penelope Cruz is creeping up here.
Yeah, I have not seen Parallel
No,
Mothers
I
either.
know it. So ones that I've known, I would have to say Jessica Chastain was for a long time my top choice. And
Yeah.
in the eyes of Tammy Faye.
Yeah, strong disagree there.
Yeah.
Because she is, you know, look, she's great. Jessica Chastain is great. As Tammy Faye Baker, she does her best job to humanize her.
Mhm.
But she's still a freakish caricature. And with the makeup that she's wearing, the prosthetics, it never, it almost feels like an afterthought, the humanistic touches on her. And so it still feels like an imitation, a broad stroke imitation. I don't know how you can get at the humanity of a character who is, in reality, a broad stroke impression of a human being.
That's a great point. It is almost impossible to do it without looking like you're going over the top. And then snobs like us are going to say, hey, she's just pushing that thing way too far.
I'm not even saying she's going over the top. The person she's playing is over the top, right? And so her job is to rein it in, which I think she does, but ultimately I don't give a crap about Tammy Baker, and so I don't really think Jessica Chastain has we don't care enough about that character, that person, right?
You haven't seen Kristen Stewart in Spencer.
I have seen Kristen Stewart in Spencer.
Okay.
I've seen Spencer.
All right, okay.
She's great in it.
Okay.
The movie's just a little, I don't know that it's...
It doesn't support her.
Yeah, here's the other thing. Is this guy that directed this movie? He did the Jackie O movie too, with Natalie Portman. I'm gonna give this guy credit. I think he's smart, talented enough filmmaker to know that these actresses that he puts in these roles are not physically right. They're not physically right. They seem more like children than the figures that they're portraying. Especially Natalie Portman. She does not seem like the woman that Jackie Onassis was. And Kristen Stewart also doesn't come off as Diana-esque as I think he wants. But I don't know that he cares. I think what he's after is taking these actresses, these young actresses who he views as great movie stars, and lining them up with these historical figures to bring something out. He does get to... Kristen Stewart does get to the emotional, like this little crux, this little problem that she's experiencing, right? But ultimately, I also didn't care. I mean, she just seems whiny and petulant.
I wonder how much of this I think about her career and how surprising it has become that she has gone from this teenage idol thing in the whatever it is, the
Twilight,
yeah, and then become really a serious actress, like Rob Pattinson. Who would have thought? I would have thought. Anyway, yes, I agree. I just would love to see her do it. I don't know anybody else there. Olivia Colman, of course, very good in Lost Daughter.
That is, for my money, she gave the best performance.
And I think you may be right.
It's a very measured, quiet, resonant performance. It's got all kind of emotional... it hits all these different notes, and it's a troubled, psychologically nuanced performance. I think that was the best performance I've seen this year.
All right, so we must be able to close
we got
out.
1 minute left.
Well, how about Best Supporting Actor?
Oh, okay. Well, are you going to prioritize actor over actress? We're...
No, we went actress, and now we end up.
Okay, let's do
Best
both.
Supporting Actress.
Supporting. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
Squeeze both of those in.
I would like to see Ciarán Hinds in Belfast get it. I think he deserves it. And I think Ariana DeBose in West Side Story.
Okay. I will say, actor in a supporting role, I think you're right. I think it's going to be Ciarán. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I thought it was Ciarán.
I don't know.
Yeah, what?
Mr. Hinds. I think it's going to be Mr. Hinds. And the other ones I don't know. They're just don't
J.K. Simmons is just J.K. Simmons again.
Exactly, with a belly. Right? And actress in a supporting role,
oh boy,
it's definitely Ariana DeBose.
Yeah, I know.
It was one of those performances that when I saw it in the movie theater, I was like, this is the best supporting actress. You know that feeling you get?
Oh, I do.
As it's happening. Yeah. So
and I'll tell you, coming right up behind her would have to be Kirsten Dunst in The Power of the Dog, and very subtle,
Okay.
And then and a favorite of mine, Jessie Buckley. Somebody's going to know someday
Yeah.
what a terrific actress she is in
Right.
Lost Daughter.
She was great in that. Thoroughly unlikable, and that usually goes against you in an Oscar race. My second pick in that category would be Ingenue Ellis in King Richard. I kept asking myself, who is this lady? She's
Yeah.
really great, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, that's our top
That's it.
categories, right? For the nerds,
Yeah.
you want to head over to WCBE.org and check out our podcast, Double Take.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to dig deep
Wow, is it going to
into the other categories.